What's up, you crazy people? We're back with more Instagram tips to help you grow on Instagram quickly and easily. If it's your first time here, my name is Damian Mooruth. I do social media tips with a little hint of crypto. So if that's your bag, make sure you smash that subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss a further video. Let's go. Okay, so what's the first thing that you see when you come onto your Instagram? It's your profile picture, this thing here, right? So when you come onto any Instagram profile, it's always the profile picture which people look for first. That's right at the top of the profile. It's in a prominent position, right in the top corner. But not only that, your profile picture obviously shows up when you do comments, okay? When you repost onto other social platforms. This is the thing which shows up first, okay? So you need to make sure that you've got a good, clear profile picture which people can connect with. So if you're looking to build on the health and fitness niche, you want a health and fitness profile picture, at least something that kind of relates to health and fitness, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be directly related. To get more followers, you could be different, okay? Be something outrageous and funny in your profile picture. So you could be lifting weights and really struggling, and you could have sweat pouring off like in a cartoon way, okay? Or you could just be bench pressing a banana. Something like that is going to catch the attention of more people rather than just the normal generic profile picture. Now, I know my profile picture is normal and generic, but that's because I do social media coaching. I am going to be updating my profile picture as well, so keep an eye out for that, because I'm going to try this method. This is new to me, trying different methods out with the profile picture. It does work because, like I say, it's the first thing people see when they come onto your profile. When you start to move down your profile, you will come across the stories, okay, and the highlights. So if you haven't used Instagram stories yet, we'll move on to that in a minute, but Instagram stories is a major deal, okay? It's a great way for you to connect with your existing followers, but also build new ones as well, okay? So we'll go into Instagram stories shortly on how you can really just use Instagram stories to build a following. But from your Instagram stories, if you are an average user of Instagram stories, are you using highlights? So highlights is basically when you come onto your profile, you'll see these little bubbles go across the top of the screen underneath all your description and your profile picture is all the highlights. So this is basically stories which you've chosen to keep rather than it disappearing after 24 hours. Now, the tactic behind this is, once you've created your story, you can save certain clips from that story as a highlight. So you're highlighting a certain part of the story, right? So for me, I have social media tips like what I do, how to make money, okay? YouTube tips, okay? So there's lots of different highlighted sections you can split it into. So you can actually split your highlights into categories. And then when you've done all your stories, you can start to take from all your stories and then drop them into the different categories. So this is a great way for someone who's visiting your profile to come on, and rather than scrolling through all your pictures and your videos and your IGTVs, they've got it all there at the top so they can see, great, this is what I've come onto the profile for. They'll click it and then they'll see everything that you're doing within that drilled down niche. And when you're doing your highlights, you can also be creative with the highlights. So there's some great examples across Instagram. I've just dropped some at the bottom here. You'll see that you can actually use the highlights to spell out different words. You can use it for your branding, get the right color. You can even put the highlights together to slowly create a picture, okay? So highlights is a chance for you to be creative, just like your profile picture, okay? You can link the two together, but use your highlights in a different way to everybody else. Don't just use a generic picture on your highlights, make it flow with your Instagram, because the whole point of branding is to make sure everything flows and not to have everything chip choppy, okay? Because when it looks like that, you don't look professional, and it just gives a vibe that you're rushing, okay, and you're not taking this seriously. So people are not going to follow you for that advice, or they're just not going to follow you because you just you don't seem professional. Okay, they want to have that stabilization, and they just want to feel comfortable following your profile. So coming from the top of your profile into your content, so your content needs to flow with design too. So as you can see, my branding is gunmetal black, and it's kind of got a dark feel to it. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, come on to follow me on Instagram. Go onto my profile and you'll see that my flow of design is around this color scheme, just like you see on YouTube here. So I'm going to give you some quick tips on how you can categorize your content to create a recognizable content for your followers. So an example is cooking niche, for instance. If you've got a cooking niche and you're doing various dishes and you're putting various dishes up, you can actually use different colored frames or some kind of editing, however you're editing your pictures, and make a recognizable theme going on with your dishes. So if you're doing spicy dishes, okay, you could put a red outline or red frame or glow, however you're editing your photos. As opposed to a dessert dish, you could use blues, okay? So when you do that and you've got so many different dishes that you've put up with these color codes in, people will be able to come onto your profile and straight away you'll be able to see that's a spicy dish, that's a dessert, okay? And you'll be able to distinguish the two, and you'll have a flow of design on your profile. So this doesn't just work for cooking niche, okay? You can do this tactic with other various niches as well, but it just creates that categorization on your content, and it creates a flow. Okay, so try that tactic. That's just one way you can kind of split your content up and make it look different but recognizable. Also, doing that as well, it doesn't actually need text. You don't need to be putting up text of what the picture is, okay? People straight away know that this is a spicy dish for them to go ahead and try, or this is a dessert, okay? So it actually helps to minimalize your content too. Consistency is what we all struggle with, okay? So how do you be consistent with all of the above? You've done all that, you've got your profile looks great, you've got it all looking sleek and nice, okay? You've got your content there. It's all you're ready to start now flowing with being more consistent, okay? Because you've got everything in place and you're ready to roll. But how do you be consistent? Because we all struggle with how to just keep this up 5 to 10 times a day, okay? So that the key to consistency is preparation, okay? So you've done all your design work already. All you need to do now is just stack your content. Spend at least a week out of the picture, okay? You just have to do that. Spend at least a week or even 2 weeks out the picture. Stack your content up, okay? So everything that you was going to rush and upload, hold back and keep it, okay? Until you've got at least a couple of weeks worth of content. Once you have that, start dropping them into a folder on your computer, for instance. So as you can see, I've got a folder here called Instagram schedule, and in that folder it's got all my Instagram posts, and I would literally just sit and edit all my pictures, and I would know exactly where they're going to go. I would write out all the descriptions as well, ready to go, and then you drop them into a scheduler. So there's lots of different schedules out there. Buffer is a great one. I'll drop them in the description below, some free ones and some paid ones. Okay, you'll find that the paid ones do give you more leverage. You can actually go ahead and write the descriptions out, whereas some of the free ones, you can't write the descriptions out. It will just upload the pictures and videos for you. So I do recommend that you do get the ones that let you write the description for you as well. Not for you, sorry, let you write out the description so you can upload that as well. But you've got all your content. All you need to do then is, when you've got your scheduler, you drop your content exactly where you want it, exactly the day and the time, and it will post it for you. You don't need to do a thing. So you've got all your schedule done and it's now all running on autopilot. What do you do from there? So your content's being posted for you, your profile looks great, you've got a flow of design, and all your content's going out on a schedule, okay? It doesn't just stop there. Once that's all running fine, you need to be out there promoting your profile, okay? So it doesn't just stop with YouTube. As you all know, there's YouTube groups out there. You can promote your videos. Same goes with Instagram. There's Instagram groups on Facebook you could be hitting to promote yourself. when you've done a new post or you've got a new post coming up, you have your schedule now, you know ahead of time what's coming, okay? Now you can promote each one of your posts before they actually go live. So drop onto Twitter, for instance, create some excitement around the upcoming IGTV video or the upcoming post. And then people will start to drop onto your Instagram and they'll see that you're consistent and that you followed through on your word. All this consistency, all this scheduling and traffic from all different sides, Instagram is going to reward you because they know that you're active and they like to see traffic coming from all different sources. So just like any other platform, you get rewarded for that. Reels. Reels is a relatively new section to Instagram whereby it's similar to stories. So as I said, I was going to show you how you can actually repurpose your content on your stories. When you've done your stories, you can actually take your stories, stitch them together and drop them onto Reels. So this is a great way for you to repurpose some content and get some traffic onto Reels. And when you start getting traffic onto Reels, Instagram is going to reward you because it's a relatively new feature to them, and then they'll start to push you towards that discovery page. Are you using IGTV? If so, did you know you can repurpose your IGTV content onto YouTube? Now, yes, you want to use YouTube to promote your Instagram, but how do you do it? Okay, rather than just going onto a video and saying make sure to follow me on Instagram, you can actually take your IGTV videos, which are already in vertical mode, and drop it straight onto YouTube Shorts. But before you do that, make sure that you edit that video and say watch the full episode on IGTV. So give them a taste of the video, cut it short, and then when they move over from YouTube Shorts onto your IGTV, they can watch the full episode there. Okay then guys, I hope these quick tips have helped. Make sure you do grab my books, Insider Secrets, on Instagram. It's all for the price of a coffee. I'll drop the link in the description below. It's got all the tips there which I've mentioned in this video and some. If you're new here, make sure you do smash that subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss the next one, and give me a thumbs up as well so you can give that YouTube algorithm a nudge. Guys, I shall see you on the next video.